So, what is up, squares? And today I'm going to be breaking down the dragon fight that I did yesterday. It's my first proper one I've uploaded to YouTube, so thought I would give you guys a bit of a run through on what we're looking at. So as you can see here, I'm loading into a copy of the world. It doesn't say achievements aren't going to be on, so I did get the achievement. This is all legit. I'm proving it to you now. So that is that. And I suppose I will want to be probably in creative. See how now it says that? That means that they're actual copy of the world. The real one will still have the thing, but let's have a dive into the dragon fight, and I'll give you a bit of context for this world as well. Here we go. So here we are in the world. I'm just going to go into spectator just to make things a little bit easier on myself. So here we are. I'm not sure if I can go to the nether, but this is where the end is. I'm not sure if I want to go through that portal, because I am an entity, so I'm not sure if it'll work. No, it doesn't. So as you can see, I've got a stronghold and everything around here. We've already explored it all, so we know where everything is. But this is the stronghold area. This is where, and if we go, and the portal takes us back to the nether to our main base. But anyway, let us go to where spawn is. This is where we spawned and where the world began, and we trapped around looking for our village, and we stumbled across a bit of a cliff face. And yeah, this is our luxurious compound. So as you can see, we've got the fishing tower with the pond, some fish I caught in buckets. We got the sugarcane farm. It even has some kelp growing in here that I put in. We've also got our farm for our mini crops. The bamboo, because there's a jungle around here we found. We also have our slaves. Now, I do want to tell you guys something very, very interesting about this world. If we fly approximately this way, past the forest that I'm burning down because I planted too many trees, and if we go like this way for a couple thousand blocks, believe it or not, you'll actually find a woodland mansion. And the stronghold's like 4,000 blocks away, so yeah. You'll find, past this outpost of course, you'll find like a woodland mansion. And it's one of the weirdest things I think I've ever seen, because on the way to the dragon fight, we had the luck to stumble across it. So we got ourselves like 4-5 totems. And I will make another announcement in this video that I'm pretty sure not many of you guys are aware, but Mojang themselves have also changed the Illager raids and stuff for Bedrock. It's now on par with Java. I learned that the hard way. So yeah. That is that. So yeah, here's the cliff face where we crossed past the ditches and onwards to new land. Well, not new land, we've been through this land, just not commonly enough. So there's many caves and stuff that we delved past. But anyway, while I keep flying to where the woodland mansion is, I am going to showcase to you guys the dragon fight. Oh, here's All Mountain. So, as you can see now, we are in the stronghold, just like doing final prep. So, grabbing beds and setting spawn. So, we've got like enchanted diamond armor that we didn't just have to, bully some villagers as well, because that would be wrong, wouldn't it, guys? I mean, who bullies villagers? Definitely not me. So, I'm just dealing out the pearls when we go through the gateway later and getting the beds ready. So, I believe we're about to jump in. We're just debating who goes first. And here we go. The Ender Dragon fight. The first one properly filmed for YouTube. So I'm going to give you the complete, looking back over it now, analysis of everything. So going into this, I wasn't confident with pulling out the one cycle. So I decided we'll just have to do it the good old fashioned way. We'll have to take down the crystals. And yeah, as you can see, we got to a great start, making several Endermans angry, but look at that. First crystal destroyed already. It's not even a minute into the fight. You know MossPickle means business, and the dragon's already perching. I decide to go in for the one cycle, but the Endermen decide different, so I decide to go stand in a puddle while he gets bullied by an Enderman, and yeah, so we're in a bit of a rocky, and then the dragon shoots us, and yeah. So without water, we're in a rocky patch. I'm just trying to make an Enderman bunker. Then the dragon wrecks it, and I'm like, we're in trouble. We're in trouble. He's running, I'm running. I'm on half health-ish. So, you might be going, I'm going to click off this thing. He's horrible. But no, don't click off just yet. We did beat the dragon. I will tell you this much. So, as we decide to get into a little bunker before the dragon can utterly do anything, and it's at this point that, yeah, like, trying to mine, he's just in my hitbox. I'm like, the dragon is going to murder us. I would rather not be murdered, because being murdered is cringe. So we're just hiding in the hole here, placing water, keeping out the Enderman, hoping that the dragon doesn't decide to dive through the blocks and destroy us, because then we've been destroyed, we're not coming back. So I just look what I have, and he's trying desperately to reach this one Enderman, but he's just outside reach because of the water. So in he comes, and I'm like, I'm taking control of this mission. And I'm like, I think he disappeared, and we look around, it's all clear, all is quiet. So we head back in. He probably should grab out the arrows so we can shoot down crystals as well, and we have more rolls together. And then we keep our heads down, we're going back in. Round 2 against the dragon. We're going to have a couple crystals already. He's perching. And I think it's about now I decide to ready myself for the one cycle. I've got to get my water first, because there's nothing that says Enderman remover like. So as you can see, I do have a guy on me, but he's bad. I am under a block. He can't do anything. So as the dragon comes in, I'm like, I've seen YouTube videos. I see Wreck Rap. I know what he does. So I'm like, I'd do this, something like this, maybe. Put down a bed, and boom, it explodes. I set myself on fire. It does minimal damage to the dragon, because as you can tell, I have no idea what I am doing. Sure, it's moderately fine though. So the dragon hits me, I'm back in the fire, and everything's looking bad. I have a totem though, so if something does go wrong, I am incredibly intelligent here, placing water. You can tell. And then I misclick, blowing up the bed. My totem saves my bacon and my 13 levels. And yeah, it's at this moment like I gotta put my shield. And I decide, get out the old diamond sword. Look how much damage it does. Starts ripping into him. I'm like, get out the bow. I'm like, you can't heal for long. But the dragon decides to heal, and he shoots me. So I'm like, we're gonna have to hit the crystal. So I start sneaking up around the back of this one crystal. So I'm just tearing up, getting to take it out, keeping on the dragon, because this is Bedrock, not Java. It's a whole lot more aggressive. And as you can see, my friend over there, he's trying to MLG. He died, I think. Or popped his totem. It was on the 2. I think he popped his totem. And decided, I don't want to waste all my netherrack. So I just start to tower. Ever so slightly using the water bucket stone. Just look how smooth I am at it. You gotta give me credit for this. So I get up here, and before too long, boom bada bang, another crystal gone. And as you can see, I just see that one crystal over there. And I think it explodes. That one disappears as well. I'm just double checking. The dragon goes in for the perch. Boom. And yes, so I think all the crystal, and the dragon decides to get involved and go for me. I managed to hold on. I just popped down water. Getting back down to the ground. Need to get my blocks back so I can go up the next pillar. Now, I think it's around this time or something that my friend, he's like out getting on the other crystals. So while he does this, I'm just mining down, and I think it's around now. It's like in the next minute or two or so. I think he like dies and leaves me by myself in the end, trying to take down this rabid dragon. So I'm running along. The dragon goes in for a perch. I ignore him this time though, and I'm like, we got a cage crystal. There's one cage crystal because he's taking care of the other one. So I get ready, starting to tower up and up, just so I can, you know, take down it so he can't heal, because then I can do damage. And I do decide to... The dragon knocks me off, and I've never MLG'd like this before in my life. That's a good reason why you should subscribe right there. It is honestly one of the coolest things I have ever done. No cap. So then I decide to go back up, climbing the tower using the water bucket struts. The dragon does not like me taking on it. He shoots at the crystal. So I'm like, well, you can try all you want. I'm not getting down. You're the one who's going down. And with a bit of good luck, the crystal goes. So I decide to just not float but jump because there's a puddle of water at them. Dragon fires everywhere by this point. This thing is... It is not taking die for an answer. So I think all the crystals are down at this point, but I forget that there is actually one. You might notice that there is still fire on a crystal, and then I spot it at the corner of my eye. It's around this time, and I'm like, gotta get to that crystal. Gotta get up there. Gotta take it down so I can get the win. So I'm just pillaring, just making my way up to the top of this thing. So up we go, higher and higher. And I'm just grabbing my blocks out, and the dragon knocks me. 2 hearts. MLG perfectly again. Twice. 2 out of 2. And like the noble Minecraft YouTuber that I am, I'm like, dragon fire, no problem. And yeah, and he knocks me again. I couldn't get to my bucket in time, and because I'd accidentally exploded the bed earlier and my totem had popped, I couldn't use that to save my life, so I did end up dying in that. But so far it's been a pretty good fight by me. Died once, but I mean, I'm not the most pro at this, although I did do 2 MLGs. Subscribe. So the dragon's perching. I'm running over to reclaim my stuff. It's all on the floor here. And this is just one crystal that's causing me a headache and a half. So I'm just chucking on the armor before anything can murder me, because I'd rather like to not be dead. So as I do this, then an enemy gets on me, and I'm like, you cannot attack me, Mr. Enderman. And I'm just towering up, heading back up to where I was before. Friend's down there, he's just trying to distract the dragon so I don't get mauled every time. Yeah, the Ender Dragon really does not like me. And this is my first time being the dragon either. I beat it before, like, 2 times, I think. It's 2 or 3, one of the 2. All I know is that I'm heading up here, getting rid of these crystals. The water's taking a very long time. So, as you can expect, I'm just going. And yeah, so I head up to where this crystal is. And here's a tip. If you think all the crystals are down on bedrock, and you see fire on bedrock, and he said, no, I build out here, and I thought, netherrack's strong enough, my shield's good enough. But then the dragon hits me, and it knocks me up. And I didn't think about that before, like I hadn't noticed that, but looking back now, it knocked me up just out of the range of the netherrack block I put in front of me and the shield. So it actually caused me to blow up as such, meaning that it is my second death. So, as I run back to collect my stuff, yet again, my friend is busy dealing with the dragon. As you can see, the health bar's being whittled away at. So, he's just running around the middle, getting it, taking it on, dealing with all the endermen who's trying to murder him. I'm grabbing up all the pearls. I'm surprised I haven't used my pearl up there. Equips the armor again before the dragon can get onto me. Cannot find my chest plate. That's a diamond one. Enchant prot 2. Would be really useful, because bedrock you kind of need prot and diamond armor. Nothing else will suffice. Java players don't need that because their dragon's just weak, and they're weak. That's my personal opinions. You can hate me in the comments, it's fine. But anyway, back to the battle. The dragon's health has been knocked down more to its half health. I am at risk of drowning in the end in a water column, rescuing my chest plate and stuff. Now, the crystal is down. My stuff did survive the blast. I found my bucket, sword, axe, dragon's perching. And it's at this stage, where's my chest plate? It's blown up, I'm in trouble. And I just see it. On the one block that didn't get blown up, I pop it on. And I see there's like one crystal mic. I'm up here, I've got to go for it. Grab out my bow. And I shoot it. And it goes. And that dragon, he goes for the perch. And yeah, we both died a little bit in this. Both had our fair share of death. But we both go in for that. So he dies to the enderman trying to get the kill. And I'm like, that's it, buddy. You're in for it now. And I go charging in. The endermen are on my side. I look at them wanting to murder that dragon. I'm going in. Smacking it with the sharpness 5 diamond sword that I can buy for villager because he sells sharp 5. And I'm like, oh, you're not going nowhere. And I get out the bow and I'm just attacking him. Shooting him down. He comes back in for the perch. And that was his biggest mistake because I get out this sword and he goes. The mighty dragon falls. And he's back just in time to see the fireworks display. And all the lovely 50 levels come flowing down onto the egg. It's been and I just make the egg move. Get a torch. We've got to get the egg. And that, ladies and gents, was how I managed to defeat the Ender Dragon in Minecraft Bedrock. Don't forget to like and subscribe. But yeah, have fun. See you in the next one.